I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. If you've been on TikTok recently, there's always crash outs happening every single day. But TikToker Mr.Prada the other day got arrested for murder? I don't know what's going on. But let's see what we're working with here. Alright, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Huge TikToker arrested for murder. Y'all can see on the screen Mr.Prada. But shout out to August the Duck. Okay. Covering this situation.
Shout out August.
I was really telling mom like 10 minutes ago, like, yo, obviously Mr.Prada, if you've seen him on TikTok, he got a lot of followers and all that. And I know it doesn't really translate to other platforms as good like that. But Head still pretty much knew who Bull was. But I was shocked that really nobody I had seen was covering this as much. But I was like, you know what the time is, bruh. If nobody covering it, Mom and Trill covering it. But yeah, if y'all want to watch the original video, we'll be downstairs below to give your own opinions and conjecture as always. And August, go subscribe to him and shout out him. Let's see what we're working with though, for real. Practicing for my mugshot, because this might be the year someone gonna meet God. Ooh.
Well, guys, today's...
Wait, you shouldn't have said that.
He got premonitions that we don't know about. Tough.
Let me see what say. Therapist was violently killed inside Mr. Prada's.
In the apartment? Wait, I thought it was... Because they said they dumped the body on the side of the road. Like, I know that was confirmed. But how did they know they killed him in the apartment?
Oh, my God.
I guess we're gonna see.
This is for real?
But, y'all gotta realize though, you gonna see I feel like this could have been avoided because we were seeing his crash out. Like he started cutting his hair in John like that. It was getting
that long
crazy.
hair he just showed.
Yeah, like his jaw, he had like bald faded with patches of hair stuff. Like you probably
no, see now something's wrong.
So this might have been able to be avoided, but I don't know. This is still a terrible situation.
Let's see,
Well, guys, today's not going to be a super fun topic. We've talked about a lot of different TikTokers and social media influencers in general on this channel who have been known to do some pretty crazy stuff, but today we might be entering into a new category. I think this is as bad as it can get. Over the last few days, there's been a pretty serious development involving a TikToker who is known as Mr.Prada. Even if you're not on TikTok, really, there's a pretty good chance you've seen one of his videos before. He's pretty popular in that niche of TikTok videos that seems to be really big right now, where you just film something random and then you put a caption over it. It's basically like tweeting with extra steps. I don't really get it, but they're really popular right now, have been for
it's so relatable content, and I feel like anyone could theoretically make this content. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not discrediting him. At least what his work was on his TikTok. I could definitely discredit for murder, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
So he just did like these random TikToks and put a text, and then people just started watching it.
Yeah, like these would get a lot of views because everybody could relate to this. Like just look at this one on the screen. Me thinking of my most disrespectful thing to text my best friend because I'm bored. Like Heads will think this is some funny John and just be real. Like you always chopping it up with your best friend, yada yada. Like some dumb John, or like when mom telling me to go do the dishes. Like some stupid John. You know what I'm saying? So everybody could relate to it. They liked it, and eventually, obviously, you know that compounded over time. You started getting a lot of followers. People follow. People like the content. But I don't know where the crash out started happening. Well, I kind of know what happened because, like, I think he came out, like, as gay or whatever, and that's fine, cool, whatever. Okay. But, like, then eventually he just started crashing, bro. Like, it was looking real bad.
I hope he wasn't let society or comments and stuff bother him.
I don't think so. But that's the thing, though.
And he was one of the bigger names involved in that kind of content, if you can call it that. But that's not why we're talking about him today. A couple of days ago, some screenshots started to make the rounds on Twitter depicting a person of interest who was involved with the murder of a Baton Rouge therapist. Pretty quickly, a lot of people started to think that these pictures resembled Mr. Prada.
That's what I'm saying. They were saying that the corpse or the body was found dumped on the side of the road in a ditch. So I'm like, how did they know that he killed him in his apartment? Like, I'm trying to really lock in on this. Like, yo, obviously, y'all, there's even some junk I'm not with or haven't fully checked out. But because this is crazy. I wanted to go into this one blind. I was just like, yo, this is wild. Like, bro, TikToker. And then I knew who Mr.Prada was, obviously, before this. So I'm like, what? I'm like, huh? Oh, no, this wailing, bro.
And rumors started to spread that he was the one who did this. And it did not take long for us to get confirmation that this person was in fact the TikToker Mr.Prada. Earlier today, as of recording this, Terrion Thomas, also known as Mr.Prada on TikTok, was arrested on suspicion of aggravated criminal damage to property, resisting an officer, and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Now, you might notice that missing from these charges is anything that has to do with murder. Hey guys, real quick, August from the future here. I was going to upload this, and then a new development occurred where Mr.Prada has now been charged with second.
So that was new. Okay, word.
Okay, what?
But yeah, that was new information. Because that's what I'm saying. When I had first seen about this, which was like a day or two ago, they didn't have all this information.
Okay.
The only thing I heard about was the ditch thing. But I was gonna say, yo, these fools these days be collecting crimes like they Infinity Stones, bro. I'm like, yo, I don't know how they be doing this, bro. Like y'all just be committing crimes for the fun of it at this point. Y'all doing it out of the love of the game, like we said in the other video.
Everything's just so easy.
Like, I don't know how easy it is to just stay in your house. I don't know. And again, I don't know what he went through, because apparently, y'all, I'm going to give y'all a quick TLDR. What people are alleging are, conspiracy theories online. So, again, take this with the meanest grain of salt that you ever have. Because, again, anything on Twitter or TikTok, I immediately kind of don't believe. But, like, I immediately just don't believe. But, like, conspiracy was saying that, like, basically the therapist dude, back in the day, he had an 11-year-old, patient or whatever. Like, he was therapist for, and apparently he like groped him, you know what I'm saying, did some weird bull John, straight diddler timing, y'all know how it goes. And they're alleging that was Mr. Prada, because Mr. Prada right now is around 20 years old. So if you go back 9 years ago, he was 11. But then it came out, the guy's lawyer, the what's his name, the therapist lawyer, said that he was not the same person that sued him back in the day, or like with the lawsuit. So now I'm sitting here like, okay, if that's the case, how did he kill him in his apartment? How did he have his car, and who left him in that ditch? Because I'm like, bro, something is not adding up here,
and
bro.
It's cameras everywhere.
Oh God, and we're in that day.
Everywhere.
We're in a big 2024, y'all. I don't care if the CCTV is the most booty butt cheeks 240p joint ever. There's still gonna be a camera within each block or some vicinity, bro. Like there's no shot.
Yes.
Like y'all caught him on the Walmart cam or whatever when you first walk in the store. So how y'all not catching nowhere else? But there is a video of him crashing the car. But that's the only two vids. Him walking into Walmart and crashing the car. That's the only vids. No one else has anything? Nah. I find it hard to believe.
Degree murder. They're even alleging that the murder took place inside of Mr. Prada's apartment. So, yeah. Some of the stuff I might say in this video might not make a whole lot of sense because of that, but I was working off the information I had, okay? Just thought you should know. But things are pointing to that likely changing here pretty soon. As of right now, Mr. Prada is the #1 suspect in the case, mainly due to the nature in which he was arrested. The information we have now is that after William Abraham's body was discovered, who was the therapist that was slain in this situation, police announced that they were searching for a person of interest after a man was seen driving the therapist's stolen car. Once the car was located and a traffic stop was attempted, the driver backed up into the police officer, drove off, crashed, and then fled on foot.
So was that him in the therapist's car?
They confirmed that it was
that's
Mr.
what he was
Prada
getting charges for.
Yeah, those like resisting an officer and all that. That was
and having a stolen car.
Yeah.
See,
I just find this so crazy because, like, of course, the situation in itself is crazy, and of course, I would think this is crazy regardless of who it was. But like, if you told me this was a random Florida man, I'd be like, yeah, casual Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? This a casual Tuesday out in America, bro. This happen every day. But the fact that this was some like really popping kid or like TikTok popping kid, because I know Hedge really don't respect that TikTok, right? But like he still had a mad people like mad.
Was he at the level of making money?
Of course, you have 4 million on TikTok.
See, I don't understand.
4 million on TikTok
happened?
is at least 10K on YouTube.
Maybe somebody sold him this car.
No. Because you wouldn't. Why would you sell someone a stolen car? That's gonna get traced back to you regardless.
See.
Because then, say the cops figure out that you bought the stolen car, then they're gonna be like, "Alright, who did you buy this from?" And then it just comes straight back.
Why was he in this car?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it doesn't make any sense. If he's not the kid that got groomed or whatever back in the day, then what connection does he have to? Was this his therapist? Like what?
Exactly.
That's a question that hasn't been answered either. Like that, and that's what I'm trying.
In this apartment, he old enough to have his own apartment.
Yeah, he's 20.
Okay.
Yeah, he 1 year younger than me. So
something, like you said, crash out, snap, something. Like you see the difference.
Nah, you gonna see, if he doesn't show you, then I'm gonna have to show you some of the old Jones because his hair was messed up, all that. It looked like he was.
And he wasn't just doing it for the video.
No, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Nobody knew. He was just crashing out. Like it just looked like he was wailing, bro. I'm like, what the?
Post was made, and the following day, Mr. Prada was arrested in Dallas after an officer confirmed that he was the one who was driving the vehicle. Now, there's a lot up in the air about this case right now, and obviously, since it involves somebody who's so big on TikTok, there's a lot of speculation, lots of rumors, lots of internet detectives, with most of the talk surrounding this case being about why Mr. Prada might have done this. Now, just a quick heads up, we're going to be talking about some relatively heavy stuff here. This is not going to be my typical look at this dumb TikToker who did something stupid kind of TikTok video. It's a little bit more serious than that, so just keep that in mind moving forward. This is not going to be something that's fun to talk.
Yeah, that was. I also want to let you know, Mom, just for like prior context, he was also known as one of those people that like stole content, not like stole people's videos, not like re-uploaded, but like like this caption. I've seen this caption so many freaking times for TikToks. Like this, me and my best friend at 30 or whatever age, because we're gonna marry each other if we're both single. I've seen it so many times. So he was known for that too. Like basically, you would see somebody with a sound do like this type of jump with a certain caption, and then you also look at that sound and see a bunch of people copying that John word for word. He was known for doing that too.
Okay.
Not to like throw shade against him. That
no,
was
but
just
a lot of people do that.
That was just factually true. And word.
Yeah.
Like, I need y'all to really understand, there is no such thing as original content on TikTok. That is dead. Like, that is completely cooked, bro.
Especially that one, I probably shouldn't bring him up. People make comments. But the one that's going on a lot now is that you send Johnny to school and Johnny come back with major surgery. Trump said that.
Wait, with the page of what? Hold on.
Trump was saying how you send your son to school, send Johnny out, go to school, and he come back and he have the major surgery.
Oh, like he changed it.
Yeah.
Oh, my
everybody is doing that meme. Everybody. You click on the sound and everybody's doing it. So that's what you mean. Like if you click on the sound or something,
yeah, and everybody's doing like
it.
the same jump.
I don't see that as, I mean, it is copying, but it's you're doing your own original thing.
Cause it's all, I just don't care because it's on TikTok. Like who cares? Like we already know heads don't have original ideas on TikTok. That app is not known for original ideas. Why do you think people have to put creds or dance creds or yada yada? Like, come on, man. Being original on TikTok is you got talent.
Serious and that. So just keep that in mind moving forward. This is not going to be something that's fun to talk about, but I do still think that it's important because unfortunately some of the aspects of this situation are really tales as old as time. We're going to be talking about some things that most people have probably heard or been told multiple times before, but they're things that you can never really get too many reminders on, and I think this situation is a pretty good example of that. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's begin. Please subscribe. So as I was saying, the main thing that people seem to be talking about in this situation is why exactly Mr. Prada would do this.
Yes.
This is a guy who is presumably making a pretty good amount of money making these TikTok videos.
That's why I asked that question.
If you got 4 mil motion on TikTok and you're not monetizing it, this is why I would call you a retard. I'm not going to lie to you. If you on TikTok for the love of the game and you just post it, I see girls do this all the time. No, it's not just John. But like if you just posting these thirst traps and all that for the love of the game and not trying to monetize it and you have 100K plus, or better yet, if you have 10K plus, because that's when you can start monetizing. Yeah, you're just stupid. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I gotta get 10K on my TikTok.
Because I don't care what y'all bulls like to say. Money can't buy happiness. Money don't rule the world. Well, guess what? You need money to live. So if I'm able to make free cheese because a bull want to like my thirst trap,
follow my TikTok, Ace Me Mom.
Y'all playing, bro. I gotta get this cheese.
Ace Me Mom. Follow me.
I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I would assume that he was monetizing his junk. I couldn't see why not. We got 4 million and you could post a vid like this and it get 2 million views? Oh, you wildin'.
This young dude with his entire life ahead of him, why is he getting tied up with the murder? Well, the answer that a lot of people are pointing to is a pretty unfortunate one. William Abraham, the man who was murdered, was arrested in 2015 and accused of inappropriately touching a minor. During a counseling session, an 11-year-old boy accused Abraham of touching him inappropriately. Now, the charges ended up being dropped because the kid ended up recounting his statements, so the case was never actually brought to trial. But
and that was the next thing I was gonna ask, and I'm sure you probably both think the same thing. How did this guy keep his job? Like, how did you?
Because I guess the kid took it back. So.
Nah, bro, I'm not. Kids. I know. Kids is young, stupid bulls. Okay, but like, I don't really be hearing kids, at least real young bulls, joking about getting groped and John. Like, at least not like openly to anyone else. Maybe within your friend group or whatever, talking about some stupid junk. Because I know kids is dumb. And so, me and my guys, we 21, we're still dumb to this day. So like, bro, I'm already knowing. But like, bro, for a kid to openly make accusations and be like, yeah, this fool like did some John to me, bro. Nah, I gotta take it too serious. What you mean the charges got dropped? Why? How much money you was shelving out? Cause I ain't. That's what I'm saying. Nah, what you mean?
This is a P Diddy.
Huh?
This is a P Diddy.
Well, it's looking like a diddler, but I don't know if it's P Diddy. Nah, it's definitely not P Diddy level. Like that's crazy. He's dead, so he can't be P Diddy level.
Yeah, I'm just saying, paying people off. Shh. Hush money.
Nah, I think it might have been hush money, but I don't want to spread no misinformation.
Yeah, we don't know. Okay, let's see.
People did some digging and they found that Mr. Prada happened to be 11 years old, which has led a lot of people on the internet to believe that that is the reason that Mr. Prada is involved in this, that he was the child involved in that 2015 case. Now, I'm not here to speculate or anything, but I will say just from a human perspective, that is kind of a crazy coincidence, but there's a very real possibility that that's all it is, just a crazy coincidence. The defense defense attorney that represented the therapist in 2015 said that it was not Mr.Prada in the case, and the DA who handled this case said this: while there was a probable cause for an arrest, my office had to determine if the evidence supported our burden at trial, which is proof beyond a reasonable doubt. This matter was under review by my office for approximately 2 years. After considering all available evidence, the best interest of the child, and the lack of any inculpatory statements by the arrestee, we declined to institute formal charges. Now look, for most...
Are there not cameras in the therapist joint? Nah, right?
No, that's privacy.
See, but then that gives even more probable cause for somebody to be able to do this, John. Now, we got to understand it's supposed to be for the First of all, I'm gonna be honest, with y'all, and y'all can give me the hate if y'all want to. I think therapy is a scam, regardless. I'm gonna be honest, like, bro, you need to find someone that you think would actually genuinely value what you have to say, and probably just go talk to them for free. Like, I'm gonna be like, and I know that's like not good example. Like, if something happened to me, I'm going to go talk to them. I don't want to go talk to some bull. And especially, I feel bad because the only reason that this fool is listening to me right now is not because he genuinely care or they genuinely care. It's because, yo, bro, I'm shelving him $1, bro. Like, if I don't got no money, I can't walk in here, bro. So I already feel like that's just disingenuous in itself. So yeah, I would suggest going to find some bull that you can, talk to, somebody close to you, somebody that you would maybe consider family. But I know everybody doesn't have, obviously those type of connections. But I don't know, man. Therapy to me is just, it's nah. I mean, hey, therapy's helped a lot of people though. I won't discredit it, but
things, I'm generally of the opinion that the justice system is a pretty sacred thing. It is far, far, far from perfect, don't get me wrong, but I feel like for the most part, when a person is found innocent of something, or if a person is found guilty of something, we as a society kind of need to respect that, otherwise shit kind of starts to fall apart. However, I'm also of the opinion that generally the average 11-year-old has no motivation to lie about something like this, and that a kid recounting a statement is not evidence that a person is innocent. Now, I'm not...
and that's exactly what I was saying a little bit earlier, theorizing, because I'm like, bro, what would be the intention for this, because the dude's, I think he's 70 when he died, so what is the intention for this 11-year-old kid to lie about this 60-year-old man? For what reason? I can understand maybe he doesn't want to go to therapy, but then again, that excuse to say this about your therapist, to not want to go to therapy, is wilding. Like, you can't just tell your mom or your dad or whoever put you in this joint, I don't want to go. Like, bro, at that point, bro, I mean, maybe they won't listen to you because they be like, you a kid, you a young boy, you know what you're talking about. But at the same time, shoot, even as a kid, I'm rather in that than like, let me just call the bull a diddler. Like, you know what I mean?
My thing is, like, I'm still going back to family, because it's like, okay, so the 11-year-old said what was happening. He took it back.
Yeah, he can't take a statement.
Okay, but I don't think he's just going to talk about it or mention it or say it just to be saying it.
Exactly.
Now, then... you didn't got to think about family. Then somebody could coerce him into saying this what happened. Let's get some money back from this therapist that we've been paying a lot of money for. Then you can have the other side.
Like to get up on
it. It could have happened. The family needed the money. This therapist throwing out numbers.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, you know what? You know what we could do? We can get a bigger house. Or that. So you know what? Take that back.
Now, heads is deplorable when it comes to cheese. I don't even doubt that either. I think both of those are likely situations, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, we're in a real day and age again. Heads, again, parents, because I shouldn't even call y'all parents, boy. If anything, boy, y'all just birthed a fool. But like, y'all will call parenting putting an iPad with Cocoa Melon in front of your kid for literally half a day, bro. I barely calling y'all parents, bro. Let's be honest. So bro, I've seen deplorability of the world, bro. Their heads will do anything to get up in some sort of fashion in life, bro. And it really will come down to sometimes, yo, kids, bro. That is the craziest John, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all are actually terrible human beings. But, like, yo.
I don't know. It's crazy because he was 11 at the time. It's really sad. You don't want to say it was him, yeah. But, like you said, the coincidence is like he was 11.
At that time, yeah.
He's driving and crashing
the therapist's
car,
which apparently happened.
How many years later?
9 years. Oh, a year later.
9 years later or whatever.
But we still haven't confirmed that this is his personal therapist. Like, had he been assigned to this guy at all?
Why does he have this car?
And that's what I'm saying, though. Because
why does he have his car?
If this was not his therapist, how are they even connected?
Yeah, like how do you even know?
What reason did he kill this guy in his apartment? What reason did he take his car? What reason is he driving around his car?
Why is he at his apartment?
Exactly.
Why is therapy not at the therapist's office?
And this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, cause
like,
you know what? Let me just.
They're holding out they're withholding a lot of information. I know we're just watching August the Duck perspective, but when I was researching through this too, I wasn't finding that much either. Like, I barely even knew that they killed him in the apartment. Well, that had just came out. But, like, still.
Them dollar signs is really...
I don't know. It just seems sus, though. I ain't gonna lie. It really do seem sus.
Not saying that it's evidence that he's guilty either, but it does seem a little bit suspicious.
Yeah.
Now, maybe that's me being a bit hypocritical considering what I just said about the justice system, but sorry, human nature is human nature. Can't help but find that kind of weird. But, like I said, this could all just be a coincidence. I'm trying not to speculate, but I can't really not allow myself to find certain facts about the case kind of strange. But at the end of the day, the guy could have just bought a stolen car, or he could have just stolen the car. A person running from the police when they know they're driving a stolen car? Really not that hard to believe. There's a very real chance that he had no idea the car he was driving belonged to a dead person.
That's what I'm saying. See, I said that. That could happen too.
But now August did say earlier in the video, but if we're now connecting these dots with what August said earlier, because now I do agree with that, he could have drove this car not know it was stolen, but apparently now he pretty much off bro or sent bro back to the lobby in his own apartment. So now you have some connection to this guy. Like, so what is the connection?
So
what was this connection?
We got to see whether they really find the blood or anything in the apartment. How they gonna say it was?
This is what I'm saying. No, keep going.
No, what did they say? No, what did they say they found in his apartment that tied to the therapist?
We don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying.
As far as initial, we know that the body was found in a ditch.
Yes.
Outside on the side of the road, highway, whatever, right? Okay. That would, I guess, make sense. You want to dump the body because you got to, Jeff Dahn, find a body in the freezer or something, John, bro, we going to jail. Duh, you going to jail for a really long time.
Now, they withholding information because I don't care, like you said, those CCTV, whatever cameras.
Okay.
They can go from the ditch, right, and go backwards and look at the camera and look at what car and blah, 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 blah. And what made them go to this ditch? And who was at the ditch? See, I think they're holding a lot of information.
And I know
too much
a lot of cars got like cam type Jones. Nobody saw like fool getting dumped. Like, when did he do this? See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of information really is being withheld because it's crazy. I have even more questions.
We need more.
If you're gonna murder somebody, you're probably not gonna steal their car and drive it around afterwards.
Right.
That would seem like a pretty stupid decision. If you really think about it, it kind of starts to make more sense that the guy just bought a stolen car or stole it himself and didn't want to get caught, and that's why he ran. However, there's another aspect of this situation that's leading a lot of people to believe that Mr.Prada might be more involved in this than just stealing a car. With this story coming out, a lot of people are looking back at the TikToks that Mr.Prada has made throughout the years with sort of a new set of eyes, and a lot of people seem to think that there were signs that something like this could have been brewing for quite some time. The one a lot of people are sort of jokingly referring to, I think, is this TikTok where he was practicing his mugshot, because this year he might make somebody meet God. Without the context we have now, this video would just seem like somebody joking about kind of being on edge, having a rough year. But now that he's involved in this, you've got to look back and wonder how much of the stuff that he was saying was really a joke. Which is really what I was referring to earlier when I said that stuff like this is important to talk about, even if you've heard it 100 times. You never know what's going on in a person's life. You never know what they're dealing with.
Correct.
Stories like this are far too common, where a person is putting out cries for help, the signs are all there, but they're the funny person, so it's taken as a joke, or there's just nobody there to step in and be like, hey, what's really going on, man? Now, let me be very clear here, okay? Please do not take me saying this as me saying that you should try and take it upon yourself to try and save social media influencers when you think they're reaching out for...
No, do not do this. Yeah, nah, this is what I love to call. We just made a video on this. Parasociality. They do not know you, little bro. They do not know you. Please stop trying to stalk these fools, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll always be a nobody, but heads like Mr.Prada, Duke Dennis, all the other Kai, all them bulls, bro, they don't know you, little bro. Please stop being parasocial. It's weird. They think you're weirdos, bro. You trust me, you don't look like a supporter. You look like a stalker. Like, you look weird, bro. Do not do this, John. If you want to really support your favorite creator, bro, one, subscribe, which I'm pretty sure you already are. Watch all their vids. Cool. If they maybe got the extra content members, Patreon, go support them like that. But bro, stop trying to hit heads up and stop trying to find them in real life, bro. That's weird. Please stop doing this, John, bro. They don't know you.
For help? Like, seriously? Please do not do that. Parasocial relationships are real. You do not know these people. It's not your job to save somebody that you've never met. This is more of just like a general thing when it comes to your friends and family.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's one of the TikToks I need to reread. Go back.
This one?
Go back. This one right here.
Okay, hold on. Let me go small. You can see it over here. My bad. We got the awkward tension you get when you left alone with a person you snap every single day, but don't talk to in person. Now I could see this is like this. I see this. What I'm saying, these TikToks, I'm not gonna take these serious. That's conspiracy bull, John, like Twitter bull, John. I'm not taking none of these TikToks. Like, oh yeah,
that one, like,
it was in his notes. He was gonna kill them. There's only a couple, and it was the ones again where I gotta show you because I don't think August is gonna pull this up.
Okay.
It was the ones where he was missing hair and John. He was literally saying he need help. I'm like, bro, this can't get any more obvious.
All
but
right,
these, I don't care.
Relationships are real. More of just like a general thing when it comes to your friends and family. When the signs are there, don't just ignore them because your friend has always said stuff like this, or your brother has always joked in this manner, or anything like that. If the signs are there, if a person that you know is saying stuff that's concerning you, just reach out. The power that a single conversation, a single text can hold with a person is insane. Now, let me also be clear here. It's not your job or your responsibility to be looking out for another person's mental health constantly. I feel like a lot of people end up getting sucked into that, and that just does way more
because, bro, you're not somebody babysitter, bro. As much as it may sound, or you're not somebody, you're not gonna be like they dopamine, bro. You can't. Oh yeah, no. This is the term for it. You ever see in them corny behind high school relationships, or even Johns, you'll see they'll be like, oh my god, you're my happiness, bro. If I hear that, bro, it's time to bounce out. It's time to bounce out because now they just relying on you, legitimate. They just relying on you for everything, for to be their source of happiness, bro. Without you, that means they're not happy, bro. And of course, if they not happy, bro, who is that also gonna hit? You, bro. And that's really tough, bro. And some people like to, I don't know if y'all peep games. Some people like to have their alone time, bro. So I can't always be around. My bad. I gotta go chill, bro. But like, nah, seriously though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't depend on somebody for your happiness, and or you can't have somebody depend on you for their happiness, bro. You gotta learn to be happy with either one, just yourself, or it's time to. Because I know some of y'all hobbies nowadays is TikTok, and that's about it. But it's time to go get some hobbies or something. Make you happy, bro. Distract your mind, because I ain't gonna lie. You know what I always say? They gonna say I'm a corny bull, but bro, you don't got nothing to do. Time to pick up that book. I ain't gonna lie. It's time to start reading. That's tough. I ain't gonna hold you.
Harm than good. At the end of the day, people are responsible for their own actions, and while that might be kinda hard for some people to hear, that's just the truth. You can't save a person who doesn't want saving, and you shouldn't be trying to. I'm not saying that you need to make it your life goal to go and save everybody you're connected to. That's not what this is. There's no guilt to be had in not reaching out. There's no guilt to be had in not knowing what was going on in somebody's head. If somebody goes out and does something drastic like this, unless you directly had a hand in making it happen, it's not your fault. All I'm saying here is that if there's somebody that you care about and they're doing some stuff that's concerning you, there's no harm in reaching out. But there is genuine harm in thinking that it's your responsibility to save another person. That you have to go in, you have to fix everything. That somehow if something goes wrong, if something tragic happens, it falls onto you. It's your fault.
Yeah, because then you're going into that with a happy standpoint, like, yeah, I'm trying to help them, I'm trying to fix their life, and then you only gonna realize this is only gonna backfire on you, and you're just gonna stress yourself out even more. Because now, what if you're their source of happiness and you do something that doesn't make them happy, yet you're the only thing that can make it? So now it's like, bro, now you just in these constant cycles of toxic relationships and toxic friendships, bro. And I ain't gonna cap to y'all, bro. This is what I'm saying. You need to only look out for the people that you consider fam. Like, you need to legitimately, like, hey, if you can't look at this person and be like, I'm gonna really die for them, bro, if it came down life or death, then I don't know what you're doing, gang. You just wasting time trying to entertain people. That's a whole nother thing in itself too. Like some heads don't got like good self-confidence, so they just do. They have like the personality type where like they love everything or they can appeal to everyone, so they don't really have their own type of personality. That too, I hate that. Like, oh my god. But that's a whole nother joint in itself. I ain't trying to keep yapping about that, y'all. But I really don't think August about to show these Johns of Prada, and we gonna have to look it up.
I know it might sound like I'm kind of going back and forth, and I'm not trying to be contradictory, but there's a fine line between being a friend who is trying to do the right thing and being a person who is putting themselves into a role or a position that they do not belong in. Now, I'm bringing all this up in the context of this situation for two reasons. One, because like I was saying, the power that a text or a conversation can hold can really be something pretty incredible, but also, if the power isn't there, that's okay. If you go through the videos that Mr.Prada has uploaded or the ones that were re-uploaded, I don't even know if his actual original account is still on TikTok, you'll see a lot of comments of people saying like, we should have seen the signs, somebody should have done something, and that's just not productive. The reality of the situation is that we don't know what happened behind the scenes. There very well could have been friends and family reaching out. There may have not been. But speculating and trying to blame yourself for something you had no part of is pointless.
Yeah, like,
but I feel like I've sort of made my point on that note. Like, as of right now, what we've gone over is really all the information this case has to offer so far. I'm pretty curious to see what ends up coming out of this. Obviously, I hope that the guy is not involved in this. I hope that it's all just sort of a crazy misunderstanding. It'd be sad to see somebody throw their life away at 20 years old, but whether or not that's the case, only time will tell. Well, guys, what are your thoughts? I know this isn't really my...
So he actually was talking? Because most of the videos, it was just a text box.
A lot of these Jones.
But those last ones, when he cut his hair, he was actually talking.
He was saying, John. Yo, shout out August a Duck. My bad, y'all. We gonna have to turn this into like a no. You're good. I want you to keep going. Keep saying. I'm just saying real quick.
No, I'm just asking.
Shout out August a Duck. Subscribe to August a Duck. No cap. If you want to watch the original video, that boy be down description below. Give your own opinions and conjecture. But I'm not gonna lie. Going based off this video, like going off of this, there's some other Jones that I want mom to see. So like, shout out August. Like his link to his video gonna be down in the description. But I'm about to go find some other Jones while we on here, cause like it was like let me see if maybe I could just pull that boy up a little bit. Basically, like he was posting videos on TikTok saying, I don't know why I did that. He was posting videos on TikTok basically like with his haircut saying like, oh yeah, like, oh my God, I feel like I need help, or I think I'm about to go shopping. Like you could tell he doesn't know what is going on with his joint. Like he don't know what he's doing. Like it is just very obvious. Hold on, Prada, hair. Yeah, let me see this joint. See if they got clips. There it is.
No, but they got him with that therapist though.
Nah, they sure do. I wasn't seeing. They starting to really post about this now because I wasn't seeing no.
Now they putting stuff. Oh, look at the news.
You don't got shorts. Oh, let me see. I gotta look up shorts.
How do you do that?
Oh my God. I just want to see.
They showing something right there while I was here.
I just want to see if they got any. Maybe I could just look up pictures. Hold on. I could look up pictures and then try to give you the what's it called? Oh, put hair after that, bro.
You can't bring up TikTok on here?
I'm pretty sure I can, but I'm just not signed in.
Oh.
We're not signed in on the account. Go follow some TikTok. I ain't gonna lie.
I have some 3 days ago.
Man, these only Jones, bro. Tough. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I'll look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna show mom later, but like. For the main part, at least with the August of Duck, he covered it pretty good. Honestly, he got the main Jones through. Like, yeah, bro, Mr.Prada, apparently he might have took out his therapist. He definitely stole a car. He definitely resisted an officer.
Well, that's the.
They're saying proven. He killed him in the apartment. I don't know. That was recent.
The car
news.
Thing is proven. So
yeah, that is definitely.
It's like
proven.
Why?
He's charged with that.
Why did you have the car? Why?
That's the thing. Like, okay, when they make follow-up videos for this and more information come out, we're definitely, obviously, if you want to see more about this situation, we gonna have to make a follow-up because now that me and mom has fully seen this, I got as many more questions as mom does. I got mad questions. Like, I don't even know how do you get access to this car.
Yeah.
Did him and the therapist meet up?
Yeah.
Like meet up before.
Did they find any evidence inside his apartment? Why are they saying that? Don't say stuff.
Yeah.
That ain't true.
This is what I'm saying. Like, there's so much more John going on, but y'all already know what it is. Again, August the Duck, huge TikToker arrested for murder. Y'all know who that is, Mr.Prada. If you guys want to watch the original video, that boy be down description below. Give your own opinions and conjecture. But without further ado, y'all make sure to like this vid. No cap. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Y'all keep doing the wrong hand. Subscribe. Turn on post notification bell so every time. Mom, true. Post a new video, that boy be straight up on your feed. Better watch the whole thing, gang. I ain't gonna lie. And yo. Who are you?
I don't know, but you looking good in that hoodie.
Yo, facts. I ain't gonna lie. Get your Mom and Trill merch. Start chilling out the merch.
Show the back. Show the back. Let's see if y'all can see the back. No, go this way. Come towards me.
He said, stop playing with him, yo.
Stand up.
You can't see my jump.
Come towards me.
I can't, yo. She want me to.
No, like this.
I literally can't.
Okay, good. Y'all see it. Yeah. Mine is the same thing, so.
Get your Mom and Trill
except for mine is a pullover. His is a zip up.
Y'all saying get y'all Mom and Trill merch.
Okay, come on.
Soon,
we can't be promoting merch on this sad story.
You feel me though? Nah, I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, nah.
We're promoting on the P. Diddy story.
Oh my God. The Diddler strikes again. Sorry, nah.
All right, come on.
Mom.
I'm on.
Trill. And we gonna catch y'all when the next bozo come out in some drama. Peace.